in any case, what happened was I had to go to the senior center to have someone call for me, which they did reluctantly somehow. The bus came, took me to the mall, got my phone, and then when I called to get a ride back, 9 miles back from civilization to God knows where here, Mid-Rise, Mechanicville, New York, I said that I was at the local grocery store. And the dispatcher says, oh, no, we don't have a stop there at all. You have to go to another place, which was really about a mile away, actually, hot-footed over there. And so I did, with all my packages. And when I got there, I called for it, the bus, and I specifically told them exactly what cross streets I was at, and that the bus driver had instructed me that this is the place that I ought to be picked up for return trip home again, so I wouldn't be homeless. Spend the night at home, not under the stars, So I get the text message right away indicating that, in fact, they had sent the bus to the very grocery store that they said there was no possible stop, that they don't have a stop there. So I knew immediately that I was being tricked because I had spoken to a live person who's very agreeable. And then I had to call again. Meanwhile, I had to use the bathroom, which was very embarrassing. It was getting dark and carrying my stuff, wondering how I'm going to get home. Well, last time I actually had to beg a ride off of strangers who went out of their way to bring me home, at their cost, by the way. And I offered gas money, etc. In any case, I went to the state troopers to ask for help. What should I do? Because someone said, well, why don't you ask them? Maybe they'll give you a lift home, which I thought was embarrassing, since I'm not a criminal, and I was willing to offer, again, gas money. They were very sort of polite, but very patronizing. I said, well, what can I do? Do you want me to sleep out here outside of your trooper's place? And said, no, you don't have permission, both of them said. They're very kind, supposedly, superficially, but offered me no solutions. I went into a store, and one said, I'm a Marine, I can walk the 9 miles. Meanwhile, he was leaning on the desk to hold himself up. So how much of a Marine could he be? No guts, and absolutely no glory, and no integrity. Thank you.